Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Steve Larsen, and this is Sales Funnel Radio.
Welcome to Sales Funnel Radio, where you'll learn marketing strategies to grow your online business using today's best internet sales funnels. And now, here's your host, Steve Larsen.
Oh, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to just sit up straight. I'm so tired. It's almost midnight, which is not that late, but the last month has just been crazy. Been filming a lot for Funnel Hacker TV. We've been, I built out 11 sales funnels in a single day. It was nuts. It's crazy. I can't take credit all of my own for that one, but I did build out 11 funnels in a day. It's fantastic. Really, really cool. But it is, like I said, it's almost midnight, and I'm here still at the office, and I'm waiting for this dumb video to finish rendering, and it's going to take 40 minutes. It's crazy. The only problem with really liking to do video stuff and loving most of the Adobe Suite and liking to do funnels and writing scripts and is that I feel like I'm a renaissance man on some of those things. I'm not trying to pat my own back. I'm just saying my gosh, I need to go take a break. And someone else can do some of this for a little while, all right? No, hey, so I got something here that's actually been on my mind a little bit, and I was listening to Dan Sullivan, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, my gosh, people need to hear this. If they've not heard this, this could actually really affect the way that they look at the world, because this is great. So it's from his book or program, whatever it is, Pure Genius, and he was talking. And, I'll just tell you how I got to it. I was listening to his program. I was kind of driving around. Most of the time I like to listen to music, something like that. It just kind of relaxes me. But sometimes I just, for a while, I'll go through these huge stints where I just listen to audiobooks and programs, and I'll put them on 2 times speed so I can get them down faster. And it's funny, though, because I pause them enough to just think about what someone said that it probably is just as fast if I just played it at normal speed. Anyways. Hey, so I was listening to Dan Sullivan's thing, and he came across this concept, and he was talking, and he was saying, I want you guys to know, think about this. Think about where you are. Put yourself in this scenario. He said, there are actually 2 economies in the world. All right, most people go and they talk about the economy. Oh, the economy's this, the economy's that, the economy's bad, or whatever it is, or the economy's gone up. But they talk about it like it's one economy, and Dan says that's actually not true at all. And a lot of the conflict that comes from the difference between a white collar worker and a blue collar worker, and a lot of the clashing comes because of this. So he said, hey, there's actually there's 2 different economies, and the first is the economy of time and effort, right? Now, I used to do residential pool construction, like swimming pools. I worked at a golf course. I worked at a tire factory, or discount tire. I was a tire buster. I worked at a plastics factory. We made anything from syringes to M16 buttstocks to CD cases. I mean, it was all over the place. It was crazy. I worked at a sports store for a while. I had a ton of jobs growing up, and it was very much in the time and effort economy. If I was not there, I did not make money. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of cool. So I was talking to one of my coworkers' sons about this, Chandler. If you're listening, big old shout out to you, buddy. And I was talking to him, and he was saying, I think he asked for some kind of advice or something like that. And I said, you understand that there's 2 different economies. The first, like I said, is the time and the effort economy. And that's where most people live. That's where most people breathe. That's what they know, right? It's just time and effort, and that's all the leverage they have over their life. But there is a second economy, and it is so real. It's so real, okay? And it is the results economy. Now, I can come in to work and build out a funnel, build out 11 funnels in a single day, and have someone else drive some traffic to it or drive it myself and walk away the rest of the week. And as long as I know that it actually converts, and I've done my homework, so to speak, I've made sure that it, like I said, does convert, that actually makes money. That's a results-based economy. I can walk away from that, right? I mean, that truly is a full-out asset. That's amazing, All right, I like I said, I have this. It's called the MLM downline recruiting funnel. I'm not actually in an MLM right now, but just I know that MLMers love what I create for funnel stuff, and so I've got one of those funnels in the marketplace for ClickFunnels Marketplace, and it makes like $500 to $1,000 a week. It's nuts. That's completely the results-based economy. You know what I went and I did today? I bought a motorcycle because of that. I just walked over to the dealer, and I think it's the fastest sale that dude's ever had. I was like, yeah, I already know that I want this. He's like, whoa, what's holding you back? I said, nothing. And so we walked inside, and I signed the paperwork and walked away. It's like, I'll be back tomorrow night to pick it up. He's like, okay. I think it shocked him pretty bad. But anyways, it's kind of funny. So, but it's that's as a result of the results-based economy. So ask yourself, like, are you actually in the results-based economy? It's possible to be working in a results-based, I guess, enabled company, but still not be benefiting from it. Meaning I could be completely obsessed with building sales funnels, which I am, and even though I could benefit from being in a results-based economy, I could still be addicted to the fact that I need to build funnels all the time. Tim Ferriss talks about this a little bit actually in the 4-Hour Workweek. He talks about how a lot of times, even though your basic needs to live and go do the cool dreams that you want, even though you'll have those means to do that, the mere fact that you don't know what else to do with your life keeps you working at your job, right? So that's kind of like the next step of the results-based economy, is that you might be in an industry where you could benefit from just results, right? Well, I produced X, Y, and Z. Well, what else do I do? I don't know. It's just work, I guess. That's one of the dangers of it. There's cool stories out there. Like, hey, there's a really cool CPA that I've heard of. He does all of his taxes for all of his clients, like every February. He doesn't even wait. He actually tells all of his people, hey, you know what? I'm actually traveling the entire month of April, so get your taxes in. And so he has people collect all these forms, all these things. Suddenly people open up their schedules. They know he's fantastic, and he does tons of client work. In February, goes and does whatever he wants the rest of the year. That's a results-based economy, right? But people wouldn't normally look at a CPA as a results-based, economic job or whatever. So what can you do? That's the reason I wanted to point this out, is what could you do for a results-based economy? I remember when I worked at this pool construction place for a while. We would go build the pools, and then a lot of times we'd go service them. It was actually a really cool job. I was in the middle of college at the time. I was just starting college at the time. And like I was cleaning pools for a lot of the Denver Broncos team players, like Denver Nuggets, Denver, like the Rockies baseball team. Like it was pretty cool actually. A lot of cool huge golf players and things like that. And it was actually a pretty rare job, and it was actually pretty cool. But there was one issue I had with it. I got really fast at the job, really fast. And it's not like I still got the same pay. I got home earlier and got paid less. So I was like, what the heck? And I realized this like a month in. I was like, this is getting dumb. Like, I'm getting paid less because I'm getting better at my job. That's stupid. I hate this. And I remember I was really pissed off about it. And I remember at the last day getting up and grabbing there's this piece of broken tile on the ground. And I had worked a lot of construction jobs at the time, a lot of labor-intensive jobs at the time. Some of them had made me really sick. Some had made me, miss out on a lot of health at the time, because I wasn't taking care of myself. Wasn't able to go do the cool things I wanted to with friends, things like that. And I remember there's this piece of broken tile on the ground. I picked it up, and I swore to myself, I will never do another job like this again for the rest of my entire life, and I never have. And that's kind of when I pledged to at least start learning how to get into the results-based economy. I didn't realize that's what I was doing at the time, but that's what I was doing. And so what's nice about it is that the harder you work when you're in a results-based economy, your income actually can go up. If it doesn't, it means you're in the time and effort economy. All right, that's one of the catch-alls. So ask yourself, if I work harder at my job, will I make more money? And if you aren't, you are not in the correct economy. Unless you want to stay there, but I don't know why you would. So that's one of the big tall tale things that you can go through and say, hey, look, I find a way to leverage your position and leverage your job. so that you are in a more results-based thing. That way, if you want and you want to go take on more work and make more money, you can. Hey, I want a little side project, one little side job that I can go build a little business on the side or whatever on my own. Then you'll have the leeway to do so. But otherwise, you will stay in a time and effort economy, which will keep you there forever. It's not like anyone wants you to get out, right? No one wants you to get out of the your boss doesn't, It's not the normal thing to go do. And so I'm not trying to tell you guys you should jump out and quit your job or whatever. I mean, it's midnight. I'm here still at the office. I'm rendering out this video for a super cool affiliate thing. And this is a results-based activity that I'm doing right now. I know that me making this, there are thousands of people that are going to go see it, and then my income's going to go up. It is. It's really exciting. This is one of the things that keeps me motivated, is because I know when I'm actually pushing forward on things, like I have control over it, right? There's kind of a base amount of money that I make just by having a job, but then there's all these other things that I can go do and all this other fun stuff that is totally a results-based thing. And so I want to offer to you guys something. I got up this morning. I've actually almost been working for 24 hours now, and I'm completely exhausted. I've been doing this for like a month. It's nuts. I'm really super tired, actually, to be honest, because we're in the middle of a results season, and we know that next month is just going to be a lot more relaxed, and we're really excited about it. So we're pushing out super hard right now, results and results on top of results. It's really, really exciting, super cool, but it's going to pay off. It already has been. It's actually been really, really fun to watch monetary results come in, which is not something that usually a boss in a normal job, or some other employer that you might have, they're usually not going to give you that kind of thing. They'll reward you with some, sports tickets or something like that. But if you can't control your own monetary income, then like I said, you're not in a results-based economy at all. So this is what I want to say to you guys, though. I got up early. I got here way before 6 o'clock in the morning this morning, and it's already past midnight. and I'm super tired. But the reason I did it is because I am getting 1 to 3 people every day ask me, if not to build their funnel, then at least some other funnel-related question. Tons of you are, and it's awesome because I love building funnels. But I was like, man, I got to control this a little bit more. Like, I got a wife and 2 kids. Like, I want to go home and hang out with them, I can't do this all the time. Like, it's understandable here and there, but this is not a lifestyle I want to keep going at, And so what I did, and if you guys are interested in it, go to salesfunnelbroker.com/services. Or you can just go to salesfunnelbroker.com and click on services on the top, and you'll see there are 4 categories of questions that I continually get asked over and over and over again. And it's pretty interesting. And the first one is people want me to build their funnel for them, and that's understandable. I like doing it, and I think it's awesome. It's one of my natural, unique abilities, right? You have your own natural, unique abilities. Mine is building funnels and for marketing and stuff. The second category of question I get is sometimes people just want me to critique their current funnel, which I actually get a lot of those. A lot of people want me to critique it, go through it, kind of break it down, figure out what kind of issues they might be having, and explore those with them. Maybe things they could do to make extra money they didn't know about, or things they could leverage. The third category is people a lot of times it's almost like the Papa Murphy's model. They want me to help them plan it, but then they go build it, right? Go pick up the pizza and then cook it on your own. And then the fourth is that people just have general questions, and I have a lot of people that just, hey, can I pick your brain? And that's awesome, but again, I'm trying to stay in a results-based economy, and so it's really hard. I'm like, I haven't taken a lunch in 5 months. I don't know if people do take lunch. I don't get it. I like instead to just push out results, and then you can live really cool like that. So if you have any kind of question that has to do with funnels, I totally am pitching you right now. I want you to know that I can 100% help you with your funnel questions. I do charge a little bit, though, for a 1-hour consultation call, but it's like nothing compared to the cost of a funnel. It's just for me to start vetting out the people who are serious about this, so that I actually work with people who are willing to go out and take action on what I tell them to do. It seems to be a correlation. If you don't pay for the advice, a lot of times you don't value it. You're not going to do what I say anyway, so why should I sit here and tell you things to do that I know you're not going to do? So this is a favor for both of us. If you pay me money, you're going to do a lot more of what I tell you to go do. So, and I'll tell you to do freaking cool stuff that makes a rockin' funnel. So anyways, this is me telling you I am staying in a results-based economy, so I went and built that. So again, go check out salesfunnelbroker.com /services. And then you guys go do the same thing. Create something that can make money without you being there and only requires ads. SecretMLMHacks.com is that for me. There's a lot of other little funnels I have that are out there also that is that for me. And you can come back, and my favorite noise is the one that Stripe makes when I see money came in and chirps on my phone. I never like to turn that noise off. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling on a little bit now. I'm getting super tired. My throat hurts. It's crazy late, but I know that next month is going to be awesome because it's going to be a lot more relaxed. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you later. And get in the right economy.
Thanks for listening to Sales Funnel Radio. Please remember to subscribe and leave feedback. Have a question you want answered on the show? Get your free t-shirt when your question gets answered on the live Hey Steve show. Visit salesfunnelbroker.com now to submit your question.